So Chad, they over here, DMX family over here trying to get on him. You know how that goes. They trying to get on your man DMX, fuck up the legacy. They trying to fuck DMX legacy up. Sometimes it make you be like, man, fuck family, bro. It real make you be like, man, fuck family, for real. Like, you do so much for people. Shit don't even sound true. And if it was, why the hell they ain't been say this shit? Mm-mm. Just messing the nigga legacy up. That's all.
Fell to the floor.
For real, this ain't like how niggas ain't grandma and grandpa, man, back in the day, man. Niggas take shit to the grave. Like, if grandma was cheating, grandpa goddamn, he still held it down. If he was cheating, grandma still held it down. They ain't talk about that shit in the family. They took that shit to the grave. If grandpa was smoking crack and he fucked up the money and the rent gone and all that shit, mama made it happen. She ain't go back and discuss it with the kids, and she probably told her sister. But this is crazy, man. Just messing up people's legacy.
Well, we see blood everywhere. I left my pocketbook on the scene because I just ran out with Earl because he was so delirious. We get in the truck, we take off. God had his hand on our car because they did a whole man search. We were the last cars to make it through the George Washington Bridge. The police shut it down looking for somebody who shot somebody in a hotel. Then he started getting, when he was high and when he wasn't high, very emotionally and verbally abusive. He used to try to make it seem like everything was my fault.
Man, let that man rest, bro. They got a divorce in 2014. All right, 12 years ago. Couples have issues, right? Marriage is not easy. Marriage is hard. Y'all had y'all issues. Why is the world hearing this? Yo, I wonder what DMX immediate family has to say about this. Like, I wonder what his mama...
I forgot I was reacting to Flacco shit. And they coming to my son, let the family rest.
If she's alive, or his brothers and sisters, if they're alive, or his daddy, if he's a... What do the immediate family have to say? Because yo, this can't feel good, man. Like, I understand, like, whatever type of marital issues y'all have, y'all may have y'all issues, whatever. But like his brothers, his siblings, they can't feel good knowing that, yo, the ex-wife and the kids are colluding to make this man look like an absolute monster in his death.
Dawn Platinum removes 99% of grease. It's the GOAT. And that's coming from a duck. The better grease getter.
This is ridiculous.
Why you put Xavier in the front? I didn't put nobody nowhere, all right? Come on. Damn.
He used to yell. At this point, he started getting really sloppy with his cheating.
I ain't saying this shit ain't true now, because DMX did have a lot of demons and stuff. But I'm saying, like, hold it down, bitch. Like, hold it down. God damn, why do you need it? How much was the check? How much was the check? DMX still ain't got no money coming in for y'all? Or y'all niggas want more? Like, how much they pay you for this interview? $1? Them interviews don't be that. Like, it don't be that, man, where you gotta do your goddamn family like this. This is crazy.
Because before I would never really know, I kind of addressed him on it, and he, like, blew up. And he was like, yeah, you, you know, I don't give a shit, like yelling and screaming. I don't know why. For some reason, I thought no one could hear us in this room. And then I would come out the room and I would literally be like, hey, everybody okay? Like, this was my life. Like, I was so up in the head. Xavier was in the room and he was doing push-ups. And I said to him, hey, man, I see you getting your guns up. And he was like so serious. He was 14 years old. He said, yeah, I'm putting on some weight because the next time my father speaks to you like that, I'm going to kill him. The look in his eyes, I will never, ever forget. Something electrified through my heart, through my soul. I gotta go.
I was 18 years old. My mom and dad were doing couples therapy. So I get a call and my dad asks me,
Did he do couples therapy on like was it broadcast or was this private? I remember seeing DMX on some show. Nah, that wasn't DMX. DMX too player to be going on somebody's show to be letting his feelings out. Was it him? I think it was that must have been that nigga on Rick Ross' team, Gunplay or something. It was one of them emotional niggas.
Can you bring in some pills? Vicodin is gonna meet you. He's gonna give it to you to smuggle it in because they won't let me do anything here. I said, wait. You're in a drug-free facility. You're asking me to bring pills in for you? So yes. I said, I'm not gonna do that.
Obviously, DMX was filled with trauma, and obviously he left his kids traumatized as well, right? He gave his kids traumatic experiences, but I'm sure he gave his kids some good experiences too. Something like this will be something that like you would tell your homies and we'll all have a laugh about. If this happened to me or most people, let's say something similar happened to, they're telling their friends, their homies, they're having a good laugh about it. They're not commenting on a documentary and presenting this as evidence that his father was a monster and how his father affected him and this and this. I don't know, man. I just think it's nasty. I don't think it's right. I don't think
getting paid for it. This is crazy. Like, yeah, this is nasty work. Fuck up a nigga legacy real quick. It didn't. I don't think gonna fuck a legacy up, but still just putting stain on this shit is crazy to me.
They should have done this whatsoever, right? And the son to me is probably just as culpable as the mom. The mom, you could tell, really got some hatred in her heart from DMX.
I thought Earl really had it all together. I thought Earl really.
Can we take time to peep the forehead? God damn, Chad. I ain't gonna stunt. This look like Eve, but with a big ass forehead. Damn.
He knew who he was, but he was drowning in his lies, his fame, and his mental health issues.
The larger he got as an icon, as an artist, in his success, the harder it was for people to tell him no. The people around him was people that was just, yes, you wanna do that? Yes. You wanna do that crack? Yes. How much alcohol you want? Yes. So yes, his success went up, but him as a human being was declining.
I was kind of happy to find out that I wasn't the only one who had a problem with this. I mean, like almost the entire timeline had a problem with this. Like you'll be pressed to find a positive.
Knew it. What's the point of this? Sitting down on him, yet you still want to be associated with his name and the benefits. DMX and his, what did I say? It's false. He even admitted that in his last days that he had so many regrets in how he lived. This is the influence on black women. Yep, so obviously bitter. Influence on black women, she is obviously bitter. You know, it reflect down to the son and stuff like that. DMX family is pure. That the new interview and his son and his ex-wife brought up the addiction, and his son said DMX tried to get him laid by cheating on his mother with groupies, which leads to, oh my gosh, it's crazy.
Comment about what they're doing. One person stated, what's the point of this? Shitting down on him, yet you still want to be associated with his name and the benefits. DMX had his faults. He even admitted in his last days that he had so many regrets about how he lived. This is that influence of I don't listen, man. I don't believe.
It is. Flacco.
I don't believe in
Flacco. It is Flacco. It is. I promise you, it is Flacco.
Blaming all black women for the actions of DMX's wife, but let's just hear him out. This is that influence of black women. She is obviously bitter about how he cheated on her, transferred the bitterness to the children as well. That son is an idiot, because any man who hates his father for sleeping with other women is a man who doesn't even understand manhood. Punk son.
At Capital Group, our active...
I'm not going to say he's wrong for hating his mama or for him cheating. And like, shit, you can't tell a nigga how to feel. regardless of his manhood or not. Nigga, this shit ain't right. So, you know what I'm saying? It ain't right.
Now here.
He probably don't.
Now I don't believe in like disparaging all black women, so I'm not even going to address that. But I do believe she did pass down bitterness to like their kids. She did vilify DMX in the eyes of the kids. Because this man claiming he hated his father because his father cheated. It's like, hey, man, hey, I don't condone cheating. I don't think it's right to cheat. But to hate your daddy because he cheated, like, come on, son. Like, that's a little bit extreme, man. Another Twitter user says, not defending his actions whatsoever, but a sit-down, tell-all kind of ordeal out of nowhere where none of this is news to the public seems a bit random, odd. I don't know, LL. No, you 100% right. No, you is 100% right. They are nasty human beings. For another user says, we all knew DMX was flawed. He even alluded to it in his music and cried out for help. This interview is not new information. Let it go. It's not. The world didn't need to hear this. DMX has admitted to being a flawed human being, right? To being a drug user. It's not news. She did this, like from my perspective, to get back, man, right? She's still bitter at DMX and still upset at what he put her through. Somebody asked a similar question that I asked, just wondering why this wasn't done when he...
I be like, damn, the nigga dead though. Didn't you win? I be like, is that much bitterness in the world for you to still be mad at somebody that's gone? The nigga gone. Like, ain't like he natural causes or some shit. He died in a terrible way. What, you wanted him to die in a car accident or something? Like, what's going on?
He was alive. Because if he was alive, he'll be able to respond back and defend himself and probably dispute a lot of what they are claiming. Somebody says, nasty work, but he always had God on his tongue. Okay, so it looks like this person is disparaging like DMX. I just think it's nasty work. I don't support it. Now, this is 50-50. Some people do believe that if you live a life how you live it, people should be able to speak about that life in an honest way. But I don't know, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, right? What do you guys think about this? And if you're still watching this,
let me know in the comment section what y'all think about it. This is lame, corny work. This is like, that bro-rilla goddamn character type of shit. This shit is lame. If you the type of person to out your family years later, I ain't saying, if your family doing you wrong, of course, like, yeah, but come on, man. This is crazy. Don't fuck up the legacy. Pausecast Podcast, over and out, man. Over and out.